Contemporary political thought Lenin, Vladimir Ilyich Ulyanov, popularly known as Lenin, was born in April 1870. After his early education he obtained degree in law and started his career as barrister. However, soon he gave up his profession and devoted himself to the study of Marxism and indulged in revolutionary activities. His profession and devoted himself to the study of Marxism and indulged in revolutionary activities. His philosophy is mainly contained in what is to be done. Two tactics of social democracy in the democratic revolution, materialism and empirio-criticism, imperialism, the final state of capitalism, state and revolution. Though Lenin was a faithful disciple of Marx, he played fast and loose with Marxist theory at every turn. He tried to bring Marxism up to date by making use of theory of imperialism and arrived at conclusions which were very reverse of Marxian concept. In fact, he adapted Marxism according to the practical needs of the time and made Marxism applicable even to the country which was not industrially advanced. In fact, Lenin revised Marxism in the light of the latest developments. Lenin regarded imperialism as the highest stage of capitalism. According to him, as capitalism developed, the units of industrial production grow bigger and combine in trusts and cartels to produce monopoly capitalism. The same process takes place in the financial world. According to Lenin, imperialism is capitalism in that stage of development in which the domination of monopoly and finance capital. Lenin regarded state as a capitalist organization which was used by the capitalists to crush the workers and peasants. It was also used by the capitalists to control the means of production and distribution and to create monopoly conditions so that they may be able to exploit the workers. Lenin pleaded for the abolition of the state. Another notable contribution of Lenin was his theory of party. He considered party organization as most vital for the overthrow of the existing capitalist system. Lenin held that party was needed not only before the revolution to arouse the revolutionary spirit of the proletariat but also after the revolution to annihilate the capitalist state and establish the dictatorship of the proletariat. As regards the organization of the party, Lenin insisted that all the party bodies from bottom to top should be elected, the party bodies should be periodically accountable to the party organization, there should be strict party discipline, and the lower bodies must carry out the orders of the higher bodies. Lenin stood for restricting the membership of party and wanted on those persons to be admitted as members who were devoted to the cause of Marxism-Leninism and were willing to make any sacrifice for this purpose. Lenin laid great emphasis on revolution to bringing about communism. He assigned as important role of the Communist Party in bringing about the revolution. Once the revolution had been brought about, Lenin favored quick action to get hold over the private means of production and their replacement by collective methods. Lenin accepted Marx's concept of dictatorship of proletariat but converted it into dictatorship of the Communist Party. This dictatorship of the party was to be a temporary phase because the ultimate objective of Lenin was to establish a communist state or society in which all public offices shall be elective and the administrators shall have experience to solve all practical problems. Lenin, like Marx, considered religion as a big obstacle in the way of progress and an instrument of exploitation of the poor. He wanted the government to treat religion as a private matter. Lenin has been given credit for giving practical outlook to the theoretical dogmas of Marx and updating his philosophy. Another notable contribution of Lenin was his concept of professional revolutionary. He stressed the necessity of creating a homogeneous group of disciplined professional revolutionaries. He laid stress on the selection of the right persons for the party officers and asserted that only persons of high integrity and character should be permitted to become members of the party. Lenin also laid great emphasis on the need and importance of a theory. In fact, he insisted that the theory should precede the action because a sound action can be taken only if there is a sound theory. Above all, Lenin assigned important role to the peasants in bringing about the revolution.